most of the times, like artists work themselves outside of the business. 20 years I'm counting and I'm still there.
I've never been this disrespected in my whole entire life by nobody who is a bunch of p***s. I want to violate, I want to disrespect me.
I stand for Rastafarianism no more. I trim, you need to trim Buju Bantana, yeah. I may talk the truth from my heart. If you no vex, you no vex.
And I can show you look nice though, your makeup up. Are you the own makeup?
Yeah, but no makeup, my boss.
No.
That's all that's wrong.
It's not radio, it's Levels with Kshema. I'm there with another quick review video. But of course, before me get into it, just want to say big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levels community. So Cranium says he felt, disrespected by the organizers of the Caribbean Music Awards and now he might let it all out. Check the levels.
I've never been this disrespected in my whole entire life by nobody. Like what the Caribbean Music Awards did to me. And me will never forgive you. You know why me never forgive you? Me tell you why. When you call my phone and ask me to come perform on a show, I never ask you for no award. I never ask you if I win an award. I just say, yo, may I come perform. You know why? It's New York. It's only right for me to make sure I come through and show love. Like I did the first year when the show was being a thing for the first time. I came out of my bed and come perform. Matter of fact, and I swear to God, lightning strike me. This year I didn't even take a show in New York because I didn't want it to collide with phone show. So I didn't even take no money. You hear me tell you? When it was 3-4 weeks close to the show, I said no. I didn't even take no after party, nothing. I said no. I'm not taking no hosting. I'm going to go to them show and I'm going to represent. When you call me, I perform, I come off a stage, I give speech, everything. They're there at least 45 minutes to an hour after. And when you call me a week after to tell me, say, only make a mistake with the hour when they give me. And to add insult to the injury. You know what bothers me the most? It's not the fact say only make a mistake, which is correct, but that's not what bothers me. When I go tell me say the mistake that Uno make was that I was not supposed to win Caribbean R&B Dancehall Artist of the Year. I was supposed to win Caribbean R&B Song of the Year. How the f*** am I for win that when that was never even a category? That was not even a category, period. I remember every single category when Uno say me nominated for. So all of a sudden Uno come tell me that. One, Uno disrespect me. Two, Uno take me for idiot. And all I do in this business is mind my business. Me no follow clout, me no follow hype. Me show the most strength. Me vice for young producer, me pay them the money, me vice for other producer, and we get to what the business is supposed to get to. I never violated. Anything me no vice, I must sing with me no like. Or rhythm with me no like, I'm talk it straight. Me show nothing about love. Me no charge no producer. No producer never paid me to vice for them. That's what real it is. I never come in this business with no co-sign. Nobody never had co-sign me. New York me they buy my self and figure this out. For Uno come try disrespect me and I for that. You understand? I will never forgive you for that. Because I show too much love now this when you come try violate man and take man for idiot. For whatever reason, I don't blood, you know. If it's one thing, Cranium gonna always figure it out because God give me a talent and I know how to make that. It's when there's a bunch of p***s, I wanna violate, I wanna disrespect me, I wanna know no disrespect me. I don't know what kind of pressure on the commander wagwan, but I just want to say this. I'm an international bass dancehall artist from New York City. When I go on my yard and I walk inside and I see my 9 I plaque them on my wall, that means the world to me. Because I know say I put in work and I inspire many. All if you know and give me that, me know in my heart what I've done and what I do right now as I speak. Me never asking for nothing, me never beg nobody for nothing. Me no want no co-sign from nobody. I work hard and create and go in the studio and feel and figure it out and come back and go back and figure it out. You understand? And I f*** you do, and I know what I f*** you do. You understand? But I just want to say big up all the people them when you say enough fight go on, but I'm not there for talk about fight. I really would. Big up on yourself.
Jaja, Cranium have all right to express how him feel about this situation. And of course it is embarrassing. Look here, people who do awards, you have to ensure that you dot your I's and you cross your T's, because at this level, you cannot afford to make certain types of mistakes because it will definitely taint your credibility. Right now, if you should go to the Caribbean Music Awards IG page, you will see their full list of winners. And guess what? Dexter Daps is actually listed as the Caribbean Dancehall R&B Artist of the Year and not Cranium. Cranium even outlining at the clip right there, you just hear, like he must say, you know, to add insult to injury, they wanted to create a category, a new category for him that wasn't even a part of the whole awards. Why not just give Cranium and Dexter Daps the award then, since you made such a blunder? But let me ask you this though. If an award show makes a mistake like that, is it ever okay to take back the award, or should they just roll with it? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Make we talk. Aidonia, in a recent interview with BBC One Extra's Shawnee B, you know, while he was in London, he might explain that, you know, him don't do the whole rapid releases, and for him, it's about quality over quantity. Check the levels.
I'm going to take pressure from people, you know. If I'm going to feel like the right move, I'm not going to do it, you know. And at times, you know, the fans kind of pressure artists in a lot of situations where they don't want in because you want to please your fans, you know. But that may be the wrong move, but you got pressured into doing that, you know. I don't know, has always been an artist, so I say every time I go into the studio, like me and him for a hit record, like me not just go in the studio for just sing, you know. So if to me it not sound like a hit record, me not move on it, you know. And as me say, Baby Kshema my artist, you know. And if you watch Baby Kshema over the years, you know, Baby Kshema release like 1 or 2 songs, you know, like every summer, you know that Baby Kshema got drop a song and it a connect, it a run the whole place. You're working on, but you on the team decide, you know, and choose what to put out and just keep that quality there, you know. Most of the times, like artists work themselves outside of the business. Dropping 1 million songs might work for somebody else, you know, but the way how me work, you know, that worked for me, and, you know, 20 years I'm counting and me still there. I release good music and the people still interested in and love Aidonia to this day because me not burn out, you know, I have so much more to offer.
No, you just hear Aidonia saying that fans sometimes pressure entertainers to drop new music constantly. But here's the big question. In 2025, with the high demand from social media and the way streaming has changed the industry, is Aidonia's method still relevant? Look at Massacre, for example, right? Massacre, who undoubtedly is, you know, like the man at the moment in terms of like all of the current releases and everything we want put out. To me personally, I don't feel like Massacre allow him songs them for soak so them can become like that big hit. So I could look for Massacre's most recent releases, for example. You have songs like Rich Sex, Mute, Whites. And these are good songs. These are songs where the masses gravitate to. But because of how him release them, him just put out big tune after big tune. You find, say, no one song in particular don't get that chance to kind of soak and become a big hit. So I kind of understand where Aidonia come from, because ultimately we can see where rapid releases, for example, can hurt instead of help the business. But what you think? You can hit up the comments and share your thoughts. And I hear Aidonia actually, you know, speak to Sham as him artist, but we can actually look at entertainers and songs that are tried and proven, right? For example, when you look for Omi and Cheerleader, Charlie Black and Party Animal, and most recently we can look for Shake It to the Max, Molly featuring Skilly Bang and Shensia. We see where all of them songs they actually found major international success because the artists them just a focus on the one song. So in that regard, we kind of feel like like, yes, even though it's 2025, even though the fans are demanding that entertainers put out songs, we see where Massacre, for example, could have a lot more hits. But because of the rapid releases, no one song from Massacre, for example, get that opportunity to soak and become like a really big song, a major hit. But what you feel? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Now, Mr. Vegas has some strong words for Buju Banton, and all of this is after Buju posted and deleted a message expressing sympathy for conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who was shot and killed during an event at Utah Valley University last week. In the post that Buju deleted, him write this right there, him say, "Charlie man, no not you, in my prayers, so sad, strong voice." But then that message actually didn't sit well with Mr. Vegas at all. Check the levels.
Buju, I celebrate racists. I celebrate man who talk the worst things about black people. Celebrate a man who say, when him see a black pilot, him have to wonder if the pilot qualified. No man, Buju lose a screw. The man look for one of our sisters them when in a government, in a foreign government, and the man say, him want to know what is our skill set to be a representative. A question the black woman educational background. And then man did Buju Banton a celebrate. Buju Banton, you lame man. I mean, I say no man to go around and rejoice when the next man get unalive, because you know, for render evil for evil, but come on, if you celebrate them man the virgin, no sir. No dread. You need to trim Buju. If you bex Buju Banton, because we are going, when you come out of prison, you know, I come check you, know, righteousness you preach to me, you know. You preach righteousness to me, not even about church and Bible. So that means, oh, you have righteousness within you, and I celebrate a man who hate your own people. No, star, you don't deserve to wear, you don't deserve the honors of what Rastafarianism stand for. For Bob Marley them do over the years. Bob Marley them fight for black people. Through music, through speech. Peter touch them talk. Anyway them go Peter touch them and get blacklisted. Bob Marley say black man redemption. It hurt we are Buju Banton we see you out there celebrate a racist brother. I don't know if you think say them are gonna love you and make you keep your visa if you do this. If maybe that you feel like you think say if you do these things, show your own people out to dry. Or throw them out under the bus, make the bus run over them. You believe that this is going to make you keep all your visa and keep gaining wealth. What are we going to left direct to Buju Banton? And we not carry $1 with we. You know what our legacy? The memories. I rather people usher me out of church 100 times and people have that memory. Because at least them know say I go in there go stand up for women. If you say you can't call women prostitute, them invite me and me tell them the truth and then kick me out. And me will take 100 of that. Than for me leave a legacy upon this earth. If I say me, I celebrate a man who hate my people. You know, I stand for Rastafarianism no more. I trim, you need to trim Buju Banton, yeah. I mean, I talk the truth from my heart. If you no vex, you no vex.
First of all, regardless of what a person stands for, I don't think anyone should celebrate another person's death. And Vegas actually made this clear that this is not what he's saying. However, did Mr. Vegas overreact saying Buju nah stand for Rastafari? And should Buju provide more context to his post and delete so we can better understand what he must say? And do you actually feel like entertainers should stay away from certain conversations? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. So there has been a lot of talk on social media that since Vybz Kartel's release, Shauna has gotten the most collaborations, but none have really taken off as big hits. Now, Shauna Controller is actually in celebration mode after landing a feature with the world boss himself. She actually went on Instagram and she wrote, "Oh my God, I finally got my feature with Vybz Kartel. I'm so excited. God is the greatest." And, you know, she also dropped a short TikTok video teasing the track titled Pretty Naturally. Check the levels.
I can show you nice to it. Makeup up. Are you the one makeup?
Never gonna make up, boss.
No.
I don't.
That's all natural.
Pretty naturally, pretty naturally, pretty naturally, pretty naturally. Me say I do not say everybody back at me so. People up make up anything me a dolly. Till I come up from your only feet that me out. Body see a ginger one. Mad them to spite a can't walk.
So based on what you've heard, do you think Cartel and Shauna Controller, aka Gaza Goddess? Yeah, that seems to be our new title now. Anyway, you feel like this could be a hit? Personally, I feel like with the right push, some of these tracks could actually connect. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to who is the hungriest and who willing to put in the work. Because when I look on it, songs like Porn Flick, Woof, what Shauna do with Cartel, to me, these are songs that could be bigger if the artist did put in more promotion instead of just relying on Cartel's star power, for example. Even when I look on Jada Kingdom's GPP, where Steve the Genius produced, to me, that song was meant to be a hit. But again, Jada never really promote the song on no level. And I just feel like at the end of the day, the songs were going to make it or even become a hit are persons who definitely hungry feet. Because you can look upon it and basically say, Shauna, in truth, a part of Vybz Kartel's team. So I don't feel like she have that hunger, maybe like where Shauna Chin probably would have because she had tried to perhaps get to that type of level. But hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Where you feel. Agree or disagree? Sting 25 is officially in the works. Promoter Isaiah Lang actually told me personally that the show is making a return. Now, you may remember last year, Sting was supposed to be bigger and better, 2-day event, them said, but on the very day of the main event, we see where organizers were forced to cancel due to financial challenges, and they also had a problem with Cartel having him Freedom Street and that type of thing. But here's the big question. What you feel like the ultimate return for Sting supposed to look like? And which artist package would actually make you run out and go buy a ticket? Or you feel like Sting has done its time? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. On a sad note, sending love and light and healing energy to former Miss Jamaica Universe Deina Bennett. She revealed via social media that she was recently hit by a vehicle while at a crosswalk in Manhattan, New York, leaving her with injuries that will now prevent her from taking part in New York Fashion Week this year. I know that must be tough, but the greatest thing is life. So, sending her some healing energy and good vibes. And we say, get well soon, Deina. I know, right? I owe no explanation because I've been MIA for a minute. But what I can tell you is that, look, burnout is absolutely real. Of course, I am 5 days a week on the radio. So on IRFM, you can check me out Mondays and Fridays at 4:30 p.m. for music news. eBuzz is on Wednesdays, 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. On Thursdays, it's all about the easy skanking, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And on Saturdays, it's all about What's the Scoop, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 6:15 to 7 p.m. So yeah, mad schedule. Plus, doing all of that and balancing work life and home life and YouTube, it can get crazy sometimes. But nonetheless, happy to be back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, remember to turn on the notification bell to never miss a second or frame of Levels with me, Kshema. And if you have any burning questions or suggestions for future content, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay entertained and keep leveling up.